look at all these people. How marvelous. Is there some kind of festival going on, I wonder?
Yes, of course. Gallopolis is the kingdom of the desert knight, isn't it? And of the racetrack where they love to compete. I think we've arrived in town just in time for the horse racing festival.
Woohoo!
Well, you go play with ponies if you like. I'm off to look for the Yggdrasil branch. That's why we're here, in case you've forgotten.
Oh, let Mr. Moody No Fun go off on his own if he wants. There's nothing to stop us having a little look around while we're here.
All right. First things first, I'm going to bring Veronica back from the dead. Oh, no, they gave her 1 health. All right, cool. Free res. We do have some side quests that we can pick up as well. But I don't think we're going to be able to complete these right away. Oh, good day to you. I assume you're here to sample Gallopolis' world-renowned cactus cutlet. If so, I'm afraid I have bad news for you. The kitchen is currently closed while I dedicate my energy to improving this recipe. I am certain that a golden globule would intensify the flavor tenfold, but acquiring such an ingredient is easier said than done. The golden globes, the cacti who carry them, are extremely vicious. But they would pose no problem for a young and no doubt vigorous individual such as yourself, I am sure. Perhaps you could assist me. Would you be willing to hunt down a golden globe in order to acquire the golden globule I require in order to perfect my cutlets? So yeah, we're gonna take this quest. It sucks. It's gonna be a pain. You will? Oh, praise the sands. I can assure you that you are about to play a crucial role in a culinary history. The golden globes which drop the golden globule that I require are curious beasts. They appear very occasionally alongside their cactoball brethren in combat out in the desert surrounding Gallopolis. They are not the most common of creatures, I confess, but if you were to engage enough cactoballs in battle, you would be sure to encounter one eventually. I only require a single golden globule. That will be more than enough for the culinary experiments I wish to perform. I pray that it will not take too long for you to find one and deliver it to me. Okay. So, that one's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna take some time. Mainly because, and we can go into these rooms and explore too, but because the golden cactoball, they don't mess around. They are very, very difficult enemies, especially with stronger monsters on. So we have to be careful about that. Oh, how much longer must I wait? Why must the sands torture me so? Good day to you. You are perhaps wondering why I'm standing here, yes? The truth is, I'm a painter, and I am waiting for a scene worthy of being immortalized by my hand. I have already envisaged the sort of image I would like to paint. A mighty, magnificent conflict unfolding in the desert. Alas, the sands have yet to oblige me. There is something missing. But what could it be? The setting is perfect, and there are plenty of Spitfires. But of course, conflict. Cataclysmic, chaotic conflict in the form of a magnificent move such as Wildside. Wait, perhaps you could assist me. Venture out into the celestial sands and slay a Spitfire by unleashing your Wildside. That will provide me with a tableau truly worthy of my talents. Surely you will not refuse a struggling artist in this hour of need. So this is using another pet power. Now, this pet power is, we have to have Eric, Serena, and Veronica all pets, and it's pretty nuts. Yeah, and it's telling us how we can learn more about it. But it gives Eric, like, a bonus to every stat, and he can attack twice in one turn. So can be really, really, really strong. Single file, that's huge. But yeah, we'll just kind of explore the rest of this real quick. Make sure there's nothing good hiding, because again, it's been a while. Good dog. Remind me of Sandy. Okay. Sick money. For all the shopping I do. Nothing in here. Excuse me, ma'am. Alright. Later. I do remember there is some hidden stuff. Yeah, boy. Mini metal. That was like that when we found it. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so we'll just explore these rooms. Yeah, because we got a book. There's a book called Wanderers No More and the Gallopolitan Circus. Alright. Our humble circus was once like many others, a traveling spectacle that traversed Airdria from one land to another. But when our itinerant troupe finally arrived in the great kingdom of Gallopolis, the people who were so warm and enthusiastic that the Sultan himself suggested we stay. But we were wanderers at heart. We belonged on the road. With tears in our eyes, we turned down this most generous offer and regretfully left the friendly people of the desert behind. I have the hiccups, sorry. But when we next returned, we saw amazed us all. The Sultan had ordered the construction of an enormous, beautiful big top in which we might ply our entertaining trade. Each and every one of us was so moved by this grand gesture that the decision to remain was unanimous. The rest, as they say, is history. Yeah, so they have a fun little circus. What could go wrong? Another book. Deadly Denizens of the Celestial Sands. In this volume, I shall describe a select few among the countless ferocious monsters that infest the harsh, unforgiving dunes of the Celestial Sands. The Spitfire, a naturally nocturnal beast that spends the daylight hours asleep, thankfully. Should you ever be unfortunate enough to happen upon one, take good care not to wake it. The Slayer of the Sands, an enormous anthropod that has slain too many brave Hold on, we're gonna figure it out. Gallopolitan? I feel like there should be an extra I. Knights to count. It is thought mainly to prowl the very center of the Celestial Sands. The cactolotl, swimming through the sands as if they were water, it attracts its prey with a scent like that of cactus flowers. Few have seen it and lived, but all who have agree that it is the true lord of the desert. A book. Yo, some clothes. All right. Anything else? Couple wardrobes. A hardy hide. Alright. We'll walk. Okay. I don't think it matters yet whether or not we heal. A medicinal herb. Big. And 4 gold. Big money over here. I love just the cats wandering around here too. Nothing is brought up about them. Nothing is mentioned. They just are here. This palace is home to a great many cats. Alas, the knights are not in the least bit interested, so it is to us maids who must take care of them. Yeah, like, they're just here. That's it. You know, there's no rhyme or reason. There's just a lot of cats. We can go into these rooms here real quick. I remember there's at least something here. Appears to be a diary here. It has Prince Ferris's progress written on the cover. Day 21. My beloved prince attended his horse riding lessons once more today. To see him training day in and day out to be the greatest leader he can be for the noble knights of Gallopolis fills me with hope for the magnificent future he will no doubt usher in for our realm. Day 24. My beloved prince left the palace today and went out into the streets to speak with the common people. He seeks to study the lifestyle of his subjects firsthand. What a wise and benevolent young man he is. I have no doubt he will make a great sultan someday. He seems like an excellent leader. Also, we got some fishnet stockings. And some boxers. Concrete earrings. Which I think that reduces earth damage? I think? Yeah. We can do a little bit of this. I mean, it's something at least. Okay. We'll read these books real quick. Get a bunch of lore. The Power of Positivity, a Ruler's Handbook. We have all heard what they say. Should one wish to be a great leader, one must be positive at all times, and it is true. Who would want to follow a mopey, indecisive man anywhere? Nobody, that's who. So forget all those negative thoughts and think positive. Lie flat on your back, gaze up at the big blue sky, and feel your troubles melt away like petty, insignificant irritations they are. Say goodbye to the old you, the negative you. There's a bright, positive future waiting for you, so step right up and take it. The only words we can make out on the cover are the words Draconian, Secrets of Flame. He tries to read a page or two, but something tells him he's not quite ready yet. Yeah, I think we read it later. Feathered cap. Iron broadsword. Alright, enough loot.
This race, my fellow Gallopolitans, this race. Fellow Gallopolitans, this is no ordinary Sand National. This race marks the day that Faris, my son and heir, comes of age, and as such... No. An event of such significance must have eloquence to match. Such functional pleasantries will not thrill my beloved subjects. And who exactly might you be? I have no time to grant an audience today. You must leave. Immediately.
Father, my training is complete.
Then give me the pledge.
And knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong, unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
Yes, very good. The knight's pledge must always be your guide, my son. You are a man now, Faris. And tomorrow's race shall prove it. You must show your people that you are worthy of their adulation.
Fear not, beloved father. I shall disappoint neither you nor they. Oh. What is your name, stranger? And what brings you to Gallopolis?
We introduce ourselves and explain that we've come to Gallopolis in search of a mysterious branch.
Surely he speaks of the rainbow. It is the only treasure of our kingdom that would warrant such a description. I believe I can assist you, friend. Visit me in my chambers at the foot of the great staircase. I shall await you there.
All right.
Ah, you came. Thank you. Yes. Your height and physique are perfect, and you have the face of one who knows horses.
Don't know how to take that.
You should be aware that the branch you seek is a priceless royal treasure. My father is unlikely to give it away freely to some wandering stranger. However, he might be persuaded to part with it if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to ask in return. But the palace walls have so many unwelcome ears. The noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Will you join me there?
Yeah, sure.
Then it is agreed. I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do not be late, please.
All right. I also think this is one of the first quests that actually makes you utilize the timing cycle, because you actually need to wait until the evening. So you have a few things you can do. You can either run out and do stuff and wait for time to naturally pass, or you can just go to the end and it'll happen. Oh, I almost missed a book. We got a recipe, so we want to be a witch. Learn how to make lamp posts, wizard staves, and tricky turbans. Fizzle retardant blouses, and some enchantress gloves. Awesome! That's a bunch of gear that we can throw on our two little sisters. We find a turban. I don't think... Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, so there is this. Again, I don't think we can get anything here, yeah. I keep meaning, because I know that they're, like, again, I heard rumors, or we couldn't do anything, or like we could get stuff, but, you know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and clean up our inventory a little bit. Oops. Okay. We cleaned up our inventory a little bit, got a little bit of money. Nothing super exciting. I'm also gonna craft. What am I doing? Okay. So, we got an upgrade to Serena's wand. Got actually a lamppost +3, which is pretty big. And then we got some... Oh, that's right, they're accessories. A +2 enchantress gloves. So this will increase her magical might, and then this will increase her magical mending and her attack technically and all that. So it just kind of makes her better. But we will go ahead and rest. We'll rest a while until dusk. Alrighty. Do I have to rest until night? What a ripoff. Well, this gives us time. I forgot we gotta do one thing. Oh me, oh my, just look at you. What a handsome fellow you are. I wish to give you the priceless gift of Puff Puff. Will you permit me? Oh, yes, please. Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say this. Come then, follow me. Hee hee. We're about to become an even bigger man. Get a little Puff Puff. Oh, he could see us all at once. Whoever do you think I am? Just you, my sweet, you and you alone. Come now, will you follow me to my private chamber? Yes, please. Wonderful. We nervously leave our friends behind. Got some mood lighting. It's a pretty small bed, but you know, we'll make it. Alright, we're gonna sit on the bed. She'll turn off the lights. Okay, cool. You know, we'll keep it moody. You know, Puff Puff. Yeah. Puff Puff. What are you? Puff Puff. Hey, that tickles. Not bad. I'll give you a Puff Puff and a half. I do. My sweet, meet my father. He's the greatest practitioner of the Puff Puff in all the lands in the world. That's me done then. Don't be a stranger, as sunshine. Love this game. Alright. So, how was it? Alright. Alright, let's go rest until night. And there's a hooded figure. You came. Excellent. The noise of the circus will allow us to speak without being overheard. Shall we go inside? Good. The circus has already started. We should enter without further delay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the act you've all been waiting for. The Wandering Wonder, who amazes audiences wherever he goes. Prepare yourselves for an experience like no other. Prepare yourselves for the Great Sylvando!
Oh man, what's he doing? What a madman! He's gonna kill people! He's a witch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please! There is no need to be afraid! The great Silvando will never endanger his adoring audience. After all, darlings, you are the ones who make this show so special! I love you all! Thank you! Thank you!
Quickly, we must talk while the people are distracted. And please, not a word of this to anyone. Now, as you may be aware, the Sun National is the most important event of the year here in Gallopolis. And tomorrow, I am due to make my debut in the race to end all races. However, there is a problem. One teeny tiny, terrible problem. I cannot ride. In fact, I have barely so much as sat in a saddle.
What?
But what about the diary we read?
I have so far been able to hide this unfortunate fact, but if I were to take part in the race, the inconvenient truth would surely be uncovered. And yet I have no choice! For a prince of Gallopolis not to take part in the Sun National on the year of his coming of age is unthinkable! Unthinkable! So you see, your coming here was fated. It is a sign. The forces of destiny mean me to use you as my double. Ta-da!
Your double? How's that gonna work? Won't everyone notice as soon as he walks out onto the track?
Ah, the fates have provided that also. For you see, the royal family always races in full armor, lest the unthinkable occur. His face will be hidden from view. Oh, please, please. I beg of you. You must help me. You must enter the Sun National in my place.
You are the most pathetic excuse for a prince I've ever seen. If you think we're going to help you lie to your people, you've got another thing coming.
I love the poor costume.
Is that so? Then I assume that your need of the rainbow is not so great after all.
Wow. Talk about shameless.
Call me what you will, it changes nothing. You will do as the fates wish and take my place in the race? Yes?
Sure.
I knew you would see sense in the end. Thank you. I will talk to my father about the rainbow as soon as the race is over. You have my word. I took the liberty of arranging rooms for you at the inn. Rest well. I will see you in the stables, bright and early. You will find the stable entrance in the western part of the city. Do not be late. Now, I must be on my way. Farewell, friends!